Hey, beautiful souls. Welcome back to the channel. Find a quiet place, rest your shoulders, and breathe in deeply through the heart space. While you exhale, imagine every ounce of tension melting like ice beneath a gentle sunrise. Now, allow these next words to wash over you like a warm tide, because today's spirit has asked me to speak directly to that fragile part of you that still hopes, still aches, and still believes in miracles, even on the days when believing feels impossible. Life feels brutally heavy for your person right now. Inside their chest sits a jagged boulder, an invisible stum of guilt and grief, pressing against every breath they take. Some mornings they wake inspired, convinced they can outrun the shadow. By afternoon, the weight doubles. By nightfall, it triples, dragging them into an undertow of worry. Imagine an endless roller coaster, but the tracks are made of memories they wish they could erase. One sharp decision, one wrong turn, has looped them into a ride that won't stop. They know it was their call. They know the fallout is their fault. Accountability isn't the problem. Punishment is. They wear regret like a backpack filled with wet cement, each step sinking them deeper into self-blame. But listen closely, dear soul. In the cosmic courtroom, guilt is never the final verdict. Spirit uses remorse as raw clay, shaping it into wisdom, if we allow it. Your person is beginning to sense the truth like faint dawn light leaking through blackout curtains. That single decision, the one that built this labyrinth, still echoes through every hallway of their life. They replay it in slow motion, wondering how a moment of certainty mutated into a lifetime of chaos. Yet regret, like any haunting, only has power when we keep feeding it attention. Spirit whispers to them nightly, "Child, turn around. The exit is behind you." Even so, ghosts love familiar energy, so they linger. Old conversations resurface, old photos sting, old songs reopen wounds. It feels endless. And while they shoulder the blame, they're also being asked to shoulder something else: responsibility for healing. Darkness cannot cancel duty. It can only highlight how urgently light is needed. In the bleakest hour, a single ember often appears, tiny yet stubborn. Your person has discovered that ember, hope. Maybe it was a dream of you smiling at them across a kitchen table they've never seen. Maybe it was a stranger's kindness at the grocery store. Maybe it was nothing more than the morning sun pouring through blinds at just the right angle to remind them that beauty survives disaster. Whatever the trigger, something inside whispered, "You can still fix this." Hope is fragile, but it's fire, and one spark can ignite a destiny. Let's talk about the scene that unfolded last night with the other person. Arguments had become routine, like unwelcome commercials breaking up the program of their life. But yesterday hit a threshold. Words were hurled like iron darts. Tempers bled. Lines, once sacred, were crossed, erased, and crossed again. Your person, exhausted by constant negotiation, finally erupted. Years of swallowed sentences detonated in a single breath. They destroyed her with their words, as Spirit puts it, and when the echoes faded, so did the illusion that peace could be faked any longer. There is raw devastation in that fallout, terse accusations, and the metallic taste of regret, but there is also truth. Facade has crumbled, and rubble, though messy, is easier to rebuild on than quicksand. After the storm comes the silence, and silence is never empty. It hums with questions. Did I go too far? Will she ever forgive me? Am I condemned to repeat this pattern? Words, once spoken, become spells. They linger in rooms, cling to skin, seep into pillows. Healing will require apologies, but apologies alone will not suffice. Spirit is asking your person to excavate the emotion beneath the anger, fear of abandonment, perhaps, or terror of unworthiness. Only by naming the root can the weed be pulled. Here's where your person stands. Knees scraped, lungs burning, yet strangely determined. The eruption revealed a hard truth. They cannot live inside that argument forever. Energetic eviction has begun. Spirit is guiding them to pack up shame, padlock old narratives, and choose a road that leads towards self-compassion. Picture them at dawn, standing on a cracked driveway with two suitcases, one labeled past, the other labeled possibility. The past is heavier, stuffed with stones. The possibility carries only a notebook and a pen. Spirit says, "Child, no one else can carry your map." Your person is beginning to grasp this. Finger pointing offered temporary relief, but introspection offers permanent liberation. They are enrolling in the hardest class the universe offers, Self-Forgiveness 101. Coursework includes admitting the wound, holding space for remorse, and releasing the addiction to self-punishment. Grades are pass/fail, and passing means loving oneself anyway. Now, let's shift the lens to you. You wonder, will we ever be reunited? Spirit replies with a gentle yet powerful assurance. If a bond is written in soul ink, time cannot erase it. That doesn't guarantee a calendar date or a cinematic reunion. It promises alignment, two paths bending, eventually, toward the same horizon, if both travelers choose growth over stagnation. So release the stopwatch. The universe does not operate on human deadlines. It operates on frequency. When frequencies match, doors swing open. During this intermission, your assignment is radical self-care. Treat your heart like sacred ground. Weed out comparison, water it with gratitude, plant boundaries like sturdy oaks. Step into sunlight, laugh with friends, create art, dance barefoot in your living room. Every joyful moment you choose is a beacon, guiding your person through the fog. Remember, healed people heal people, often by example alone. Waiting can feel like purgatory, but Spirit insists it's a chrysalis. Begin a morning ritual. Hand on heart, whisper, "I am worthy of reciprocal love." Journal in the evenings. List 3 ways you showed up for yourself today. Small victories compound. Self-respect snowballs. And each act of self-honor sends a telepathic memo to your person. Rise, beloved. I'm holding the light. You might ask, if destiny is real, why the detour? Because, dear soul, detours teach agility, humility, resilience. Spirit doesn't send obstacles as punishment. Spirit allows them as polish. Diamonds form under pressure. Phoenixes rise through flame. Your connection isn't broken. It's being refined. Watch for numeric nudges. 111 for fresh beginnings, 555 for imminent change, 777 for divine guidance. Feathers on sidewalks, songs that repeat in every cafe, sudden flashes of your person's name on a billboard, synchronicities or cosmic postcards. When they appear, pause, smile, and say, "I receive." 1. 2. Sit upright in bed, spine long. 3. Close your eyes and imagine a glowing cord of golden light stretching from your heart to your persons. 4. See that cord expand, first to fill the room, then the city, then the galaxy. 5. Picture both of you bathed in turquoise healing light, dissolving old arguments, fears, resentments. 6. Whisper, "We are aligned in truth, healed in love, free in spirit." 7. Release the image with gratitude. This practice cleanses the energetic channel without infringing upon free will. Spirit also shows me your person journaling under lamplight, scribbling apologies they will one day send, or perhaps speak face to face. They are researching therapy modalities, reading about nervous system regulation, booking that long overdue counseling session. Each step removes a brick from the wall between you. A reunion may begin with a humble text. I'm sorry. Can we talk? If that moment arrives, meet it like a sunrise. Quiet, open, steady. Listen more than you speak. Validate their courage. Share your boundaries gently but firmly. Remember, reconciliation is a bridge. Both parties must lay planks. Many fear that setting boundaries pushes people away. In truth, healthy boundaries invite them to meet you on solid ground rather than quicksand. If your person returns, clarity will be your greatest act of love. Clarity about what you will and will not accept. Clarity about the pace. Clarity about mutual respect. Spirit honors free will. You and your person may choose alternate timelines, and that is okay. Destiny is not a cage. It's an invitation. If one declines, the divine will reroute blessings to match the vibration you've cultivated. Either way, you are loved, protected, and destined for joy. Tonight, write yourself a letter that begins, "Dear Miracle in Progress," and ends with, "Forever proud of your courage." Seal it, date it, read it aloud under moonlight. You'll be stunned one day, perhaps a year. Speak these aloud, or write them 11 times each for the next 11 days. I transmute regret into wisdom. I attract relationships rooted in reciprocity. Every challenge fertilizes my future garden. I am the calm in my own storm. Love is my birthright, and I claim it now. Beloved, the universe is a vast orchestra, and every heart is an instrument. Sometimes melodies clash before they harmonize. Trust that dissonance only sharpens the eventual symphony. So like this video, type 111 in the comments if you're ready to step into your brightest timeline, and share this message with anyone whose spirit needs a compass tonight. Until next time, keep your chin lifted, your boundaries sacred, and your hope wild. Remember, storms don't last, but the seeds they water can bloom into gardens beyond imagination. Stay luminous, dear soul. Spirit sees you, I see you, and the best pages of your story are still being written one brave heartbeat at a time.